hit him for an assist or hit him on a basket. I mean, it's always good to have somebody on your team like that. So.
What do you see different about his performance this year as opposed to maybe last year?
Yeah, it's just being more confident, and then overall, I just think it's opportunities. Coming in as a freshman, you don't have as much say-so as, a junior or a senior. And, I mean, that's in any program. And so as he's progressed through the years and shown Coach that, he can knock down shots and be a big-time player, Coach gives him more of a green light when you get older. So I think just overall more opportunities, but then again, he's knocking down shots and playing with the confidence that we need him to play with.
What's the first buzzer beater you hit?
I think, honestly, I don't think I ever hit a buzzer beater. I just hit like a go-ahead basket. So,
like 6 seconds, like 5 seconds left?
Oh yeah, that's probably back in high school. Yeah, that's the only time I haven't done that here. So.
Yeah. Anything in high school? Last second, not last second, just the winner, a game winner.
Yeah, just in high school.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you like exactly when?
Yeah. Tell me.
Probably. I think it was my sophomore year. We were playing in some tournament down in Orlando, and I hit a go-ahead basket, but shoot.
4 seconds left, 5 seconds?
I think it was like maybe 6 or 7 seconds left. I mean, that was
it AAU or high school?
No, it was high school, yeah, for my high school team.
Does instinct take over from pressure when you've got one of those shots to take? Does the pressure go away because your instincts?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, definitely if you're lost in the game and at that moment, if the ball is in your hand, I think it's all off of instinct and what you can do at that last second. And I think sometimes you get a little bit of pressure, but like I said, when you're lost in the game and you're just playing, sometimes the instinct kicks in and you do something that you never know you can do. So.
Joel, how often have you found yourself thinking about the way last year ended throughout the course of this year? Like, how often does that just kind of pop into your mind?
Yeah, it pops into my mind a lot. I never want to sit back and think about it because when I do, it's just something that, you don't want to think about because you had guys on your team whose last run it was like Marcus and Bryce and Joel and some of our walk-ons, and then, you have guys like us that, get to that point, we could come back, but at the same time, we want to do it for other guys. So I think about it all the time, and it's something that motivates me. And like I said, I mean, everywhere you go, you see that shot. I mean, with it being NCAA tournament time now, you see it, on ESPN all the time. So it's just something that's constantly always there.
How often do you guys talk about getting back to this point, starting a new run? How often did that come up? I mean, that's been the focal point all year.
Right, yeah. We wanted to get back into the NCAA tournament as soon as we walked off the court last year. And, now that it's here, I think everyone's excited. We know what it takes to be able to get to that point. And this time, we're not going to let it get it taken away from us. But right now, we just got to take every game one by one. We can't look far ahead to the NCAA championship. We got to look at, what's coming up Friday.
The cat's out of the bag as far as your group chat name, Redemption. Nate and Kennedy were talking about it. What does that name of the group chat mean to you?
Yeah, like I said, it's not anything individually. I think it's, when we think of that name, I think it's just a whole team in general, just because it was something that was taken away from us last year, and we want to be able to get back to that point, and we know what it takes, and so to be able to get back, I mean, it's kind of like redemption regardless of what team it is or who we're playing. I mean, just getting back to that point and being able to win it this time, I think that's the part of redemption we want.
Nate said Kennedy kind of used it sometimes when he's alone, lonely, just wants to say something because he always wants to talk.
Yeah.
What's one of the funniest or strangest things that Kennedy's kind of put out there in the chat?
I don't think it's just one thing. I just think how, like, if you were to go through our group chat, I think Kennedy would have twice or triple time media texts of anyone on the team, and I think he has more text messages than anybody or the whole team put together. And that's why sometimes I put mine on Do Not Disturb, because every time you look on there, anybody want to go get something to eat, anybody trying to do this, that, and we're like, Kennedy, come on, man, just chill out a little bit. But overall, I mean, it's a lot of fun. I'm glad because sometimes it's serious stuff, and then it's sometimes stuff that that has nothing to do with basketball, and that's the fun part about it. So.
At least it's healthier food now, right? He probably wants to get healthier food.
Yeah.
It's not going to McDonald's every time.
Right, exactly. I mean, we try to eat healthy, but sometimes, you know, we keep it on the low because we don't want our strength and conditioning coach knowing about it.
I know you've answered this already, but do you know how many times you watched that final game and final shot? I asked you, I think, in the preseason about that.
Yes, sir. I don't watch the whole game.
Never?
Well, I watched it during the summer, but I watched it up until that last shot, then I turned it off. I mean, just to see how, like, we were walking off the court and the confetti falling on us. I mean, I can still feel that, and it's just like, I don't want to have that feeling come upon me again. So I try not to watch the shot, but like I was telling somebody else, you look on ESPN and anywhere in America, that shot comes up every time. And so it's like you want to get away from it, but you can't. So you have no choice but to think about it.
So